Good morning and welcome to my channel. I'm William Moore and I'm the author of Here Comes the Bride. Last week we were on here playing around and having fun with Cupid. This week though, we're all about business. How about we get straight to the point today? About 6 years ago, I had to research the Bible for the program that I had to present for my parents' 50th wedding anniversary. It was then that I got a better understanding of how important that the institution of marriage is to God. I have to say though, I became disheartened when my research also revealed that basically my sisters, despite y'all being some of the most beautiful women in the world, oftentimes you're the last to be married and the first to be divorced. Another statistic that got me down is the fact that 3 out of 4 of our babies are born to mothers that are unmarried. It's something we doing wrong, y'all, and it's tearing us up. Now, I didn't write this book because I wanted to make money or even be famous, because for those who know me, they can attest that I've always been the shy kid who prefers to stay in the shadows. No, I wrote this book simply because God told me to. So for the next 14 weeks, we will discuss the general concept behind each chapter in the book, beginning today with the introduction. Now, last week we decided that we were going to put old Cupid out of business. Amen. We all agreed that God would take the aim for us, and that's exactly what we're going to allow him to do. When I first began putting my notes together, man, I was all over the place. So I asked God, what do you want me to write? He said, first of all, I need for you to tell the truth. Second, just be real and base everything on my word. And say what you would say to your own daughter. So I'm like, God, I can't write what I say to her because, well, you know that little girl, she makes me cuss. So he said, William, now, don't cuss. I trust you and you'll figure it out. The introduction of the book is called Precious Daughter. Now, if I were God, what would I say to all of my daughters? It would probably go something like this. If I were God, listen, you may want a husband, but my desire is that you set your love upon me first. That man's love cannot compare to mine, not even on his best day. Whereas he can satisfy your physical self, I can satisfy your soul. Where he can help you live a wonderful life, I am life itself. A man can show you love, but sweetheart, I am love. And thinking about it further, if I were God, I would ask some very personal questions. Listen, I hear the lies and the false promises. Why do you need him if you are paying all of the bills? And why would he leave his wife after he has already been with you? And finally, if I were God, I wouldn't pull no punches. I would give my daughters direction and tell them to just trust in me. Listen, it would be a waste of time if I gave you a husband before you knew how to love. And why would I give you a husband if you don't have any peace? I am a jealous God. You are mine and mine alone. And my love for you will never end, no matter how far you go away from me. Well, that's what's up. Pretty much the introduction in a nutshell. Next week, we will discuss chapter 1, Mr. Right. And just know that he may not be who you think he is. Anyway, it's been a blast, and I hope that I'm doing what God wants me to do. If you haven't already subscribed to this channel, do me a solid and hit the red subscribe button at the bottom of the screen on the right. I also need your comments, and if you would, share this video as many times as you can. I'm excited for you because God is faithful, and you're going to be amazed by just how much he rewards your simple obedience. Put your trust in him, and until next week, you be blessed.